Good evening, everyone. Switch to Oblier. And yeah, this is the time for one of my other Gameshow streams, and this time is about Backrooms. And it's not the first one I'm doing this for, as considering into my Backrooms or other, well, Gameshow streams that we had done in the past. But there is one thing I wanted to do. I'm deeply apologize that I didn't stream yesterday. It was due to the fact that it was a small family emergency. I wasn't even able to inform my friends about this until hours after I returned home. Um, so I'm apologize I didn't do any streams yesterday because I had this family emergency. Well, basically my sister had to take one of her kids to the hospital with her boyfriend, so she had asked my mom to babysit for her other kids, and my parents asked me if I wanted to go and help them, so I did. And I didn't return home until like 2 in the morning, so that's the reason why I didn't stream. And even if I would stream to that, even I got home, yeah, no, I wouldn't. And it's just because I was exhausted. You have no idea. I mean, those kids are really drain your energy. It just so yeah. So I once again deeply apologized that I didn't stream yesterday, but I had mentioned before if I don't stream, it might be because that I either just didn't felt okay, or if I was too busy, or I just didn't felt up for doing it. But it could also be that I was didn't have enough time of my free plan of using a StreamYard, since 20 hours is the max of free plan. So yeah, I only that's one of the few things. And even though that's not involved about this, but my at least one thing is good thing came about that when I was away for some hours is um my sister's kid turned out to be well. It just was a bad case of constipation. And believe me, it is nothing that you really don't want to expect or to experience yourself. So yeah. And another thing I like want to mention, for from now on, I'm going to make um a count how many stories I will have done for each month. Since Robert Freeman asked me a little bit a while back how many videos I did for in a whole last year, which I honestly don't even know. Well, that if that includes all the other non-MLP topic videos and others, it could have been over 100. But I decided to do a counting on this on MLP loves. Well, basically, I will do counting down only love stories, but not only for MLP, but also for other franchises. So, so far, I have done seven new stories just this past month. So, I'm actually currently working on one. It is just actually finished, but it just need to be saved as a video. And it actually involves two G4 characters in a G5 timeline. All I can say it is Discord and Twilight. And even though I've done a Twilight love story with Discord in the past, but that was in the G4 timeline, not a G5. So, and yeah, that's what I wanted to mention that. And so yeah, in Twilight Starlight, how would the practicing word work? Would Twilight do the spell, or would Starlight? Well, Robert, I don't know, honestly. In it had to be realistic, In in the series, there are no mentioning how uh, of any couple using any such spell. And I came up with this idea based on real life uh, techniques, combining DNA or at least genetics in order for two Jane, two same gendered couple to have a kid if they're two women. And in this case, I combined this idea with using magic of combining DNA from both mares and mixed with magic in order to be able to create a life. And how in the exactly process works, don't even ask me. I don't even came up with that final part yet. So, but if Twilight used that type of spell on herself, or maybe on Starlight from had to have the first child, maybe. And if Starlight want to be pregnant, or if they want to have a second child, maybe Starlight would use the same spell, in vice versa. But it's something I could imagine would work, and the pregnancy itself would would it be any difference? It would still last for 8 to 9 months, as well. Then we don't even know how long a pregnancy is in the MLP world. I mean, so but yeah, and I'm hoping at least more people will show up for this Gameshow stream of Backrooms. At least we have now our, well, how to say, Mister and Mister Knuckleheads. Sup? Assumingly they are eating or something since they're muted. But yeah, um, but Robert, your idea for that, how they would work. Um, Honestly, that was the only thing I could even came up with since back in my oldest stories. It's um Valentine's Day request for stories. Oh, ooh. Um, Honestly, I don't think I had taken a request before. Um, well, I would consider to do it. It depends on which story it is. And in fact, I hadn't even planned out from which story to make for Five Goddess. So, yeah. Actually, no, no. I actually think I had a story for her for Valentine's Day, which is, huh, 2 weeks from now. Huh, surprising. Yeah, but I would consider to take a request. And the reasons why that the Mr. Game Guy and Roy isn't talking is because their dad is asleep right next to them. So they would have to be silent. um so well, we will see if it'll be in another Gage stream today or simply just a normal typical stream. Well, unless that he wanted to just use the private chat in order to answer those questions. But we can do wait. But not like last time when we waited for almost an hour for doing a stream. Boy, that is one mistake I don't want you to do again. Oh man, that was just great. And I will tell you though, even when I got home from after being my sister's place at almost at 2 in the morning, we arrived there around just past 5 p.m. and got home around 2 in the morning. I wasn't well, I was tired when we left, but coming outside in the cool air made me once again awake. And when I got home, I just simply just wanted to well, I just wanted to grab something simple to eat and just talk to Fi Goddess a little bit on Facebook and then hit the bed. But it didn't happen. I wasn't even. I didn't end up going to bed around. What was it? 7 in the morning. So I was up at least a few more hours. That was just one of the few things. But I tell you right now, my sister's kids are very energetic for uh especially the two younger ones are 2 and 4. Ay, that's a lot of energy for those. Though my oldest niece, she is will turn 14 this year, and boy, she is very energetic for her age. Ay, ay. I mean, I was a lot of energetic when I was younger myself, so I don't complain on that part. It just, boy, it isn't that something. I well, true. Um, Gaming out. You can always just after I just said the question, you can only just unmute for a moment to say the answer and then back muting. But that's up to you guys if that works. But request for Valentine's Day stories. Well, I really haven't done that in the past. Be honest though, even before I was dating Fire Goddess, I was actually didn't do any Valentine's stories like that. Um, so yeah, so I really have no idea. Oh, Pip pedals with Flurry Heart. Oy, oy, oy. Well, 2 words. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. Um, but I can say right now, for at least, um, there might not be even be enough pictures for that particular story, but who knows? Uh, in there were actually another confirmed MLPG5 shipping recently. Yes, this Earth pony that works for Pip in the Melody um, at the saloon or the main style place, along with Rocky, who also a Pegasus that works in the same place. They actually went on a date that particular episode. I was Well, I mean, there were some hints even back in Make You Mark. There might have been something between them, but it wasn't until this particular episode. I'm curious to see how many episodes there's gonna be in the season 2 of Tell Your Tale. Since the first one was 70 episodes, and honestly though, at least four, at least four special videos had been announced it's going to take place. But the first one is going to be sometime in March, but exactly which date, which hasn't even been revealed yet, or what's going to happen. There are no title, like an official title to that one. So it's hard to tell. It might just be speculations, but I have a feeling it might involve about Alora, this flying snow leopard. I'm have a feeling maybe Alora is wanted to use this so-called Nova charm in order to help her brother for some reason. Maybe he is trapped somewhere. Who knows? But there are two characters I wished could have appeared in the G5. Well, at least one I would strongly believe might happen, which is Spike. Well, since technically it did that in Make You Mark, but not in the cartoon style, but and the second character is Discord, which had confirmed he's alive in the comics, which is 100% canonical sources. So they are still count as canon, even though some in the past I'm like, no MLP stories or comics doesn't count as canon. Well, that depends on which one they're going to go for. Well, that's true, unless you're whispering. But nah, you can always use the private chat. Don't worry. Peep pedals with Fury Heart. Oh boy. Mm, you know, I can't guarantee right now if that story will be done. I just need to ask Fi Goddess about her opinion. But I wouldn't say it's not impossible. But right now it's 50-50 on that one. So it's just in Twilight with Shadow, I think that was someone did ask. There were actually one story that someone did ask me a while back. Or was it? Right. Silver the Hedgehog with Rarity, all the story as a true friend, since I only done as a true love story. And, well, some actually did even ask me to do Applejack with Applejohn, um, Fluttershy with Butterscotch. Well, basically, they're male counterparts. And, yeah, I mean, I have done Twilight with her male counterpart Duskshine before. So, why not to throw in the rest of it? Otherwise, it would have been quite a little bit odd if I'd only made one of them. So, but yeah, that's at least gonna happen, at least that part. But Malachite. Well, at least he might not show up since we know that he usually is unavailable on Saturdays. So, Mr. Game Guy and Mr. Game Roy, how was the things over there? Otherwise, here it has been a little bit windy in the evening, but it doesn't really bother me much. Um, yeah, we don't have much snow left here. It's it had been too warm for that. So but winter still might have surprises for us. But to be frankly, I don't even care. I don't even like winter that much anymore. Prefer the winter. I prefer spring. And for future streams of Gameshow streams that has been, well, I can say right now I have been working on a few quests that needed to be updated, and one of them I wasn't 100% sure if I had have updated with new questions was about movies, and I needed to update that one since I wasn't sure if I would have done it or not. Since I do know for a fact that we did one about movies, and I currently had made around 30 plus questions in that one. And in the first one we did, uh, Yeah, I don't know how many questions in the word in that one. Let me see. Come on. Ah, here we go. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. That was, well, 106. Well, the new one that's about the movies quest that I'm currently working on, it's not going to even be close to 100. It's just going to stick around with just 81. Maybe 90. It depends if I can just come up with something. But the backrooms, oh boy. Now that's was a difficult, tricky to find. But I managed to use some old questions, or at least, well, older ones that I had done before, but find some new info to those, or maybe just other potentially that could use as a question of the same topic of the question. So I have to say the backgrounds are interesting genre. So well, since Malachite is not showing up, and honestly though, I don't know if he will show up. What other quests that need to be updated? Come on, where are you? Ah, there we go. It's about Elf, Japan, MLP, movies, North mythology, Pokemon question mark that I really need to look at to. US and UK history, it's something I, well, definitely will need to update, but Star Wars that we recently made, not an issue. That is already taken care of. Cryptids, not even bad to bother. Since I have around 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, I think about between 12 and 14 quiz based on cryptids already, including one that's a long one. So that's gonna be in a while. So yeah, the backrooms are still gonna happen today, you know. Well, we can use the. I mean, you have used the background, the not the background, but the private chat before to do something like this. So yeah, I think we can do that. I mean, I don't have any other things to do otherwise. I might, I might maybe the next time when my cycle resets, then I might do at least show in a stream how I'm making my videos. I actually done that before, and it wasn't that difficult, honestly. Though it just, but I might not doing an actual video. I will just simply showing like an example how I usually make my stories. But that won't be until sometimes after next week. Wait, what? Okay. Uh, whoa. Huh. It's the leap year this year. That I didn't expect it, to be honest. So February 29. Huh. And I know for one fact, this particular info is not common knowledge outside my country. There were, in fact, one time, only one time, that Sweden had 30 days in February. Not 29, 30. Only for 1 year. But all I can say, that was sometimes in the 1700s, long before even I was born. I don't know why though, but I kind of feel bad for people that's born on that particular day. I mean, just imagine if you're born that day, and the next you have your birthday Isn't not you like your actual birthday? Isn't like you had to wait 4 years in order to celebrate your first birthday, unless the family celebrates your birthday on February 28th or March 1st. How about this though? I mean, what if a family, a couple, expecting twins, and the first twin is born around, say, just 5 minutes before midnight, and the second twin is born just a couple of minutes after midnight? So when they're older, they're, let's say, they're in the elementary or maybe in middle school, and their friends ask, how is it even possible that since you're twins, you're born 2 different years and you're 2 different dates? Like, like, how is it possible that you were born December 31st and you were January the 1st? And how did it make sense? Well, that would explain if they tell the revealing by telling they were born separate times of the night. That, oh, my twin brother was born just before midnight. I was born sometimes after midnight. So it only makes sense why the people makes wouldn't explain, like, how is it possible for twins can be born the same time but the 2 different years and 2 different days? Well, I mean, if both twins are born the same time, just around before midnight, then they will celebrate that time. But if one of them is born just shortly after midnight to New Year's, well, Madison, honestly, I don't even know the odds for that happening. I kind of know that at least one person that celebrates her birthday on New Year's Eve, and that's kind of a little bit sad, to be honest. I mean, you've been expecting your birthday for a whole year, and then by just around the time of the end of the year, it's one thing. Or celebrate your birthday on the actual the Christmas. That I do for a fact know happened. When I was in school, there was this old classmate of mine. His birthday was actually December 25th, not 24th. So they celebrated Christmas the day before and his birthday the day after. It's just one of the things that life is brought its old mystery. In fact, I wasn't supposed to be born until like November. But nope, it didn't happen. I was born in October. So, where's my ex? Her birthday which is actually on Halloween. That's another thing, though. I I cannot imagine that since but in her family it's a bad sad day when that happens because she's only been able to celebrate her with her older brother and her dad. Her mom passed away sometimes the last year, and well, she took it very hard. I I cannot even imagine that's like losing a parent or a sibling like that. It just I truly can't even imagine the pain. Sure, I lost relatives over the years, but at least my dad's parents, I wasn't any particular close to them. I mean, they passed away when I was really young. In fact, I had like zero memories of them. I know for a fact I have an aunt that I never met. She passed away before even me or even my siblings or even before my parents was even had met. She was only 3 years old. She died on her actual birthday. And then I have an uncle, which I never met. Apparently, is I think it was my mom's older half brother. I think so. That's just something. I don't. First of all, I don't even know his name. Even my kids don't ask my mom about it. But we don't have any contact. I mean, it's not like they are argue or anything. It just happens, you know. As the old bad saying is like, shit happens. Sometimes family drift apart and lose contact, and that happens. Well, let's see if the brothers are know much about um, the backrooms at this time. Oh boy, let's have some fun, shall we? So, who's gonna go first? All right, that works. Number one for Roy. In the backrooms, there are a certain number of groups, and how many groups is there within the backrooms? A 4, B 8, C 6, or D 7? Now we have to wait for Roy's answer. Sure, that works. Works for me. They will just Game Guy will just put the answer in the private chat since they can't talk much. He says 8, B, wrong exactly, C, 6. It's, yeah, there are actually different groups or people there. So, number two, in the backrooms, there are a number of phenomena. One is called blood moons, and it turns the sky and all light red. And what happens to a wanderer if experienced it? A. Nothing happens. B. They fell asleep. C. Experience extreme stress and panic. Or D. They are in a trance. You go with C. Ding ding ding, because I can see they experience extreme stress and panic. And blood moons actually is an actual natural phenomena. I had never seen it though myself. I had never experienced any so-called super moon or blue moon, something like that. Anyways, number three for you, Roy. The phenomenon known as blood moons can't appear on certain level, and which level is it? A level 5, B level 6, C level 0, or D level 20? The phenomenon known as blood moons can't appear on a certain level, and which level is it? A level 5, B level 6, C level 0, or D levels 20? Level 6, ding ding ding, exactly B. Number 4, hard question. When the blood moons happens, the sound of rushing water will soon happen. And what would happen if the wanderer isn't hasn't reached high ground or closed off space? A. They will teleport to another level. B. They will get erased. C. Nothing happens to them. Or D. They turn into ghosts. You go with B. Ding ding ding, exactly B. They get erased. Oddly enough. Oh, number five. There is a number of different categories for the phenomena known as blood moons. And how many categories is there? A 4, B 2, C 5, or D 3? Excuse me. He said A, wrong exactly, D 3. Oh, trick question for you, game guy. Number 6. Are the depth of the blood that caused by the blood moon's phenomena 15 feet deep? Yes or no? Wrong exactly no. It's only 10 feet deep. Close though. Ooh. Number 7. When DNA of the blood that cause blood moons are tested, what will the result show? A. It will show a third helio DNA strain. B. Normal DNA. C. The result will show a different depend who sees it. Or D. It shows red glowing part of the DNA. He goes with C. Ding ding ding, exactly C. Wow, you guys really know not a lot of these things. Hey, hey, hey. All that depends if I ban you to use the D20 from now on. Anyways, number 8. When did the recent occurrence of category A of the phenomenon known as blood moons happen? A. 2020, B. 2022, C. 2021, or D. 2023? C. Wrong exactly. B. 2022. Number 9. Hard question. In the backrooms, there are a number of phenomena, and how many phenomena is there within the backrooms? A 45, B 52, C 99, or D 67? He goes with C. Ding ding ding, exactly C 99. Number 10. In the backrooms, there is an item that has the name Object 216 and it's a lantern, and the item has a different name. And what name is it? A. Hiram lantern. B. Evening lanterns. C. Blue lanterns. Or D. Midnight lanterns. He go with A and is right. Correct. Ooh. Number 11. A Meg expedition went to a certain level where they discovered the lattice lantern, which existed all over. In which level was it? A. Level 7, B. Level 8, C. Level 2, or D. Level 9? He is level 9. Ding ding ding, exactly 9. Level 9. Roy, you lucky bastard. You know that? Huh. Ay, ay, ay. Number 12, hard question. The lantern glows in a white golden light, and the light has certain strength in luminance. And how strong is the luminance of the lantern? A. 480 to 515 luminous, or B. 350 to 520 luminous, C. 670 to 830 luminous, or D. 240 to 460 luminous. Yeah, luminous is actually the name of it. And you go with C, wrong exactly, A, 480 to 515. Number 13, trick question. Does the blood moon phenomena happens on level uh man, I probably should probably change that, but okay, I think it was level 2. Yes or no? Uh Give me a second here. Oh man, I probably to look. I had to look that up. Blood Moon Backrooms. I must have probably put the wrong part of that question mark. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you, text? Ah, here we go. Okay. Come on. Where are you? I think the question would have been, um, does the blood moon's phenomena happens on other levels than the original level that we found? And he said yes, and he said no. Exactly no. I really need to look up so better than my question next time. Oh boy, that happens. Number 14. The lanterns that has something called inverse moth effect, and it can repel any entities within certain distant radius. And how far is the distant radius? A. 12 feet. B. 24 feet. C. 15 feet. D. 18 feet. 24? Wrong exactly. C. 15 feet. Number 15. In in some circumstances, or circumference, I don't know how to pronounce the word, of the light has the light of a larger radius, and how big? A. 48 feet. B. 95 feet. C. 52 feet. Or D. 69 feet. You go with D. Wrong exactly. B. 95 feet. Okay, number 16, trick question. Humans are immune against the light of the lanterns. Yes or no? Yes. Ding, ding, exactly. Yes. Okay. Number 17. When was the first experiment started with the lanterns within the backrooms took place? A. 2018. B. 2022. C. 2019. Or D. 2021. He goes with B. Wrong, exactly. D. 2021. Number 18. The lanterns can withstand a large amount of pressure, and how much can the lantern handle? A. 1,500 pounds. B. 2 tons. C. 5,000 pounds. Or D. 25,000 pounds. 2 tons. Ding ding ding, exactly. D. Let's B. 2 tons. Which is impressive. I mean, the realistically, if this lantern did exist in real life, I mean, compared to how this lantern looks like in like a real one, it would have been crushed almost immediately. I'm just saying it is. But the backrooms, yeah, let's say the laws of physics doesn't apply much in there at all. It's like a whole different reason or different physics works in there. Oh well, I don't know much about it. So number 19. In the backrooms, there are a machine called the Wayback Machine, and it's a rare vintage computer. If you break one apart, it will reveal a large box made of an unknown material. In what color does the box have? A. Red. B. Orange. C. Black. Or D. Yellow. He goes with red. Wrong, exactly. C. Black. It's a black box color. Number 20. The Wayback Machine has an object number, and what object number is this? A. Object 48, B. Object 22, C. Object 13, or D. Object 24. He goes with C. Wrong, exactly. B. Object 22. Number 21. If an item being placed within certain distance from the Wayback Machine and using a keyboard to describing an image of it, and the box in the machine would try to find the item nearby, what certain distance has the item had to be placed within the Wayback Machine? A. 14 inches. B. 16 inches. C. 11 inches. Or D. 18 inches. He goes with A. Not exactly. C. 11 inches distant. Okay. Number 22. Trick question. Has there been any cases of lantern glowing within 1200 luminous? Yes or no? Wrong, exactly. Only 1000 luminous. Number 23. The Wayback Machine has a number of option settings. And how many options does the machine have? A. 3. B. 4. C. 2. Or D. 5. Here goes with D. Wrong, exactly. A. 3 settings. Number 24. There is one extension unit to the Wayback Machine. And what kind of unit does this extension unit mimic? A. Printer. B. 3D printer. C. Copy machine. Or D. Paper shredder. You go with B. Ding ding ding, exactly. D. B. A 3D printer. Number 25, trick question. Um, some observation of the lanterns is that the lanterns can't experience any energy loss despite an increase of temperature. Yes or no? Here go with yes, wrong exactly no. Number 26. The Wayback Machine can be found on level 4 within multiple rooms. On that level, it can also be found on a different level. And which level is it? A. Level 13, B. Level 11, C. Level 12, or D. 11, level 15. B. Level 11, wrong exactly. A. Level 13, level. Sorry. Number 27, hard question. Within the backrooms, there's an item that's called lightning in a bottle, and an estimate to give quite of electric charge, and how much does the estimate it to discharge? A 500 million joules, B 1 billion joules, C 200 million joules, or D 900 million joules. 1 billion joules, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, but uh, it's actually spelled Goules. Joules or joules or eh, I don't even know how to even pronounce that word, but it's something like that. But he said B is 1 billion. Realistically, though, that would be impossible for, well, it just, that's a lot of entry. And the bottle, ooh, let's say it would have shattered almost immediately. Oh, not shattered, but it probably melt. Anyways, number 28. All the lightning in a bottle has a few different colors, and how many colors does the object have? A 4, B 5, C 2, or D 3? You go with A, wrong exactly, D 3. Number 29, trick question. Is there an artificial lightning among the lightning in a bottle? Yes or no? If Starlight and Twilight got married, and Starlight got fat from greasy food, and if puts her on a diet, what would Twilight do if Starlight is being stubborn and doesn't want to go on a diet? Um, I mean, it's a little bit not difficult to say, but I think it's she probably just argue with Starlight to how to be simply as you're saying. She tried to have this speech of her to think of her health, eating too much such diet on greasy food like burgers or pizza like that. Only that as like for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even midnight snack. Yeah, it easily understand why Twilight would have been concerned, worried about Starlight's life. I mean, it's realistically, I mean, it's even in our world, if you live on that particular diet for a long time, you would only getting fat, but also have a lot huge health problems. Like you can getting you you're in a higher risk of developing to suffer from heart attacks, also being suffering from develop a diabetic. So I would have seen that Twilight would have been concerned about Starlight's health, trying to have this healthy speech to her. But if Starlight being stubborn, well, if Twilight doesn't could her change her opinion her diet to more healthier food and to have greasy food maybe not once in maybe just once a while, maybe just once a maybe once or twice in a month or so. If she doesn't listen to her, it's a very big chance that she might have simply divorced Starlight or simply try to hire professional to help. But that's all I think it can actually happen though. And Roy goes with no. Wrong exactly, yes. There is actually an artificial lightning among the lightning in a bottle. Number 30. The drinks that's called Lucky or Milk is made of soybeans. And how much sugar does the drink contain? A. 5%, B. 0%, C. 8%, or D. 4%.
We're alive. Yeah, when we moved areas, we kind of forgot this room existed. Anyway, this is my question, right? That's fine. C.
C. Wrong exactly. B. 0% sugar.
Then
Number 31. The drink Lucky or Milk has 6 flavors, and the flavor of cocoa does not have the color of brown. And what color does the drink have? A. Green. B. Yellow. C. Violet. Or D. Blue.
um um green.
Wrong exactly. C. Violet.
Really? I remember it being yellow. Hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe
But I mean, that was only like
misread
for.
it.
I could.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's possible. Or if I
Yeah. Who
misread it. But
knows?
number 32. Hard question. The drink Lucky or Milk has different flavors, and the flavor of the regular, what color does it have? A. White. B. Blue. C. Red. Or D. Green.
Oh, that's probably why I thought it was yellow because I was thinking of a different flavor. No, no, that makes sense. Pretty sure it was red. I'm going with red.
Wrong exactly. A. White.
Ah, damn.
Number 33. The cocoa flavor of Lucky or Milk has an effect on the body, and what kind of effect does it have? A. Gives extra sleep. B. Improves vision, like eyesight. Or C. Relieves back pain. Or D. Improving immunity.
Improving immunity. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you
you
make
know,
you stronger so you will resist the virus or something like that. So, is it D?
sickness and stuff. Hmm. Whose turn is it me or you?
33, so this yours, I think.
All right. Can you repeat the question?
The cocoa flavor of Lucky or Milk has an effect on the body, and what kind of effect does it have? A. Gives extra sleep. B. Improves vision. C. Relieves back pain. Or D. Improving immunity.
Hmm. I don't know. I'll go with A.
A. Eh, uh, uh,
Yeah.
uh. Wrong. It's actually C. Relieves back pain.
Why does it relieve back pain?
Backrooms, dude. The logic doesn't even apply to us.
Hey, hey, hey. It relieves your back because it's part of the backrooms. Oh my god.
Hmm.
That's ridiculous, dude. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
True. Number 44. Ooh. The matcha flavor. That depends on how you pronounce that. If there's the flavor of Lucky Milk has an effect on the body, and what kind of effect does it have? A. Cures migraine fast. B. Calming down and helps with insomnia. Or C. Improves the hearing. Or D. Heal, heals heals injuries fast.
Well, D is usually what almond water does. And considering the last lucky lucky old milk was bizarre, I'm gonna go with the most bizarre and go with C, increasing your hearing.
No, exactly B. Calming and helps with insomnia.
Well, at least I knew it wasn't D. Hmm.
Oh, number 35. Trick question. Does a box with inside Wayback Machine have any use of its own? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, exactly no. And for
It's
Robert's
gotta be there
question,
for
if the
something.
picture doesn't even exist for Pip and Flurry Heart, then there will be a request of a Pip and Misty. Okay, that I can guarantee is do in fact exist because I've seen that in the. Yeah, but I might just simply ask Fi Goddess about her opinion about this. But since Valentine's Day is, 2 weeks from now, give or take.
It's looking at how fast it came up. I know. It's like yesterday was just. I feel like yesterday was just New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, you blink and it's already February.
Yep, pretty much. Let's go see here. Number 36. What color does the flavor matcha of the drink Lucky or Milk have? A. Blue. B. Red. C. Green. Or D. Yellow.
Well, it heals you, doesn't it? Or like it does whatever it does. It usually like health potions or whatever are like red. The Backrooms aren't a video game though. Didn't someone make a Backrooms game though? You're right, they did. That still doesn't go against what I said though. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go blue.
Blue. Wrong exactly. C. Green.
Hey, who makes their
Number
drinks green? That's gross.
green
Hmm.
tea. There's green tea. There are other drinks that's by like apple juice. Be green. Red.
Apple
Or
juice
the
is more orange.
uh, depend. Number 37. There is an item called Star Candy, and where within the backrooms can this item be found? A. Level 5, B. Level 14, DC Level 1, or D. Level 8.
Yo, I hope that's a reference to Mario and Luigi, because that would be awesome. What is that? Like an item in that game? Yes, yes, it is. Oh, jeez. Is it my turn?
Did you did 36?
I did 36. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so that's
All
Rory's
right, so
question then.
it's me then. All right. C. I'll go with C.
C. Ding ding ding, exactly C. Level 1.
Yo, awesome. Yeah, they're probably
Number
found inside the crates or something.
level
Hmm.
not level, but number 38. The, the item Star Candy can be found on another level within the backrooms. And which level can it be found to? A. Level 10.2, B. Level 6.1, C. Level 9.7, or D. Level 210.
I just reread all the sub levels. I don't. How can I not remember this? Uh, whatever the 9 one was, I'll go with that. 9 point
9,
whatever it was. Yeah,
9.7, wrong, it's actually B. 6, level 6.1.
I don't remember them mentioning the star candy in that though.
Could
I
be
just
recently added.
reread them, so
Could be reused. You probably just missed the part. Level.
hmm.
Why do I say level? Damn. Um, Number 38, 39, trick question. Are the flavor lucky on. Is there the flavor luck among the lucky on milk? Are the rare one? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes.
You know what? I'm
Number.
gonna do this.
As Robert asks, who do you think is more evil? Kosiglo or Dimitiara or Plankton? That's easy. Plankton. Even though he is can be turned in as a temporarily ally, depend on the what happens like in the second movie they made. Um, but yeah, I think Plankton is probably more evil than. I mean, after all, Dimitiara she did reform herself, but her behavior towards the other opponents that her views of blank flanks are inferior to hers and that her family is rich, that they're more superior because, wealthy has more power, more access to other things like that, which is complete bullshit, honestly, though. Um, Coastal Glow, I mean, she did have the potential to be as a bad guy, but when she was in her is an Alcon form, as powerful at least, she was actually as powerful and evil. But in her Pegasus form, not much as she didn't have much advantage against others. I mean, she's still young filly. So I'm here to say Plankton is probably more evil than Kozigo and Damitiora. But I mean, Damitiora, she didn't really much care much about evil stuff like that, world domination or anything. Just all she just did her evil madness behavior was just bullying the CMC and others, like controlling of her surroundings and make other opponents act like servants, kinda. She was not much as for world domination. But if she were like being, if she were like Kosiklo, then I probably still gonna say that Dimetara could have been more evil, but she didn't have that thought or at least her mindset on that. But Kosiglo were in her mindset that she wanted control more and that she wanted to be the main ruler. So I could maybe see Plankton as number one and Cozy as number two. Well, number two, very far down on the list. But yeah, but I'm saying though, don't underestimate Plankton's size because he was actually he's quite smart. Even when he had um, invited all of his extensive family members, even some of those countryside, those were a little bit stupid. But despite that, despite their combined, they were a valuable force. But so I say this: don't estimate Plankton too much. Even though he easily gets beaten by SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs all the time, but don't estimate his genius level. I'm just saying, he is, despite his size, and he is quite smart, but just don't underestimate don't think that he is not smart enough. But he is quite a genius level. Just saying that part. Okay, number 40. The edible item Star Candy gives the wanderer regain energy and positive feelings, but what happens if someone eats too much of it? A. Fall in coma. B. Gets addicted. C. Stomach pain for 2 days. Or D. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna go with the stomach pain.
Wrong, exactly. B. Getting addicted.
I just realized you put that album 8 levels down. Yep, that's officially the new points. Well, for this anyway. Figured I'd change it up. Mm.
Number 41. The item known as Star Candy has an object number. And what is the object number of Star Candy? A. Object 25. B. Object 98. C. Object 37. Or D. Object 55.
C?
C. Ding ding ding, exactly C.
Oh, sweet.
Level. Why do I say level 4? Dang it. Hey. Number 42. On the level 52 within the Make Outpost Happy Campers, the staff is providing any wanderers almond water and something to eat. And what is it that they offer to eat? A. Royal rations. B. Sandwiches. C. Berries. Or D. Pizza.
I do remember this. This is Royal Rations.
Not exactly C. Berries.
I swear to God, it's Royal Rations. I remember that was what it is. Unless they changed it, which I don't know why they would.
Let me see it on level. Here we go. Level, 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 level. Come on, come on, come on. Yay! Finally open. Let's see.
One of them
Level
has the Royal Rations. I swear it was this one, though.
52. No data. What? Uh, what the?
Oh, that yeah, they do that sometimes. They take this level that exists and they say, "Yeah, no, we don't like that. Get that out of here." And then they try to find something else to replace it with later. It's a little stupid, but I swear it was Royal Rations. Hmm.
Well, otherwise we can just take that then. So let's see berries. Number 43. Hard question. The Make Outpost Happy Campers are using a type of structure, and what kind of structure is their organization using as a base? A. Bunker. B. Wood cabin. C. Tents. Or D. Caverns. Or caves.
uh, Tents?
Tents?
Yeah.
Wrong. Wrong exactly. B. Wood cabin.
Yeah, tents would be too tense. Oh my god, get out of here.
Number 44. The edible item within the backrooms that's known as royal rations is said to have a certain shape. And what shape does it have? A. Square. B. Circle. C. Triangle. Or D. Octagon.
It's circle.
Eh, Wrong. Exactly. A. Square.
What? But the royal rations are supposed to be cakes. I swear they were circle. Oh my goodness.
Um,
Okay. Apparently, my backrooms knowledge is lacking because I swear it said circles, but apparently they're not.
Let me see here.
Just
Come on, where
So
are
great.
you?
I thought they were gonna be octagons for a second.
Oh, that would be cool.
Ay ay ay. I swear they were circles. So like they're royal rations are like the backrooms version of cakes. I guess cakes are more like squares, but I swear they were circles.
Here we go.
Unless I
Rational,
forgot.
royal rations. Nope, it's square.
So both of you are wrong. Oh boy. I swear they
No,
were.
I said it was. I said square.
You said triangle.
No, it was either square, circle, triangle, or octagon, and I said it was A, which is square.
That's where A was triangle.
Nope, it's C.
I think we're both losing it.
Yep, probably. Number 45, trick question. The edible item can heal injuries
Hmm.
such scratches and bruises, yes or no?
Which one?
Royal rations?
Yes.
No, wait. Actually, star candy, I think.
Yeah, I'm sticking with yes.
Ding, ding, exactly,
Yep.
yes. Number 46. The star candy can also turn into juice and is sold on many levels with cafes, vending machines, and one other location. And what location is it? A. Stores. B. Restaurants. C. Markets. Or D. Hotels.
All of these make sense except for the hotel, I guess. I can see any of these is the answer. Stores?
Final?
Yeah,
Wrong exactly. B. Restaurants.
that makes sense, I guess. Like they're like cocktails or whatever.
Yeah.
Why are they called cocktails anyway? I don't know.
Hmm.
Why not?
Same thing for roosters, but they used another word, other name for cock for them, which is kind of a bit odd, to be honest. Okay, number 47. The edible item royal rations was discovered at a certain level for the first time, and which level was it on? A. Level 4, B. Level 2, C. Level 1, or D. Level 23?
B?
B.
Yeah.
Wrong exactly. D. Level 23. Number
God
48.
damn.
The royal rations was later discovered on level 56, and it was packed in a number of boxes. And how many boxes contained royal rations? A. 148, B. 297, C. 225, or D. 196?
This one I know they changed because I remember it being a lot less than that. Hmm. Well, I don't know. I'll go with B.
B. 297. Ding, 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 exactly B.
Finally. I've gone from 6 levels down to 7. It's a miracle, truly.
Mm-hmm. Number 49. There is a level that's called Land of Ice. What number does this level have? A level 68, B level 88, C level 55, or D level 92?
Hmm. D.
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 D is in door.
D is in door.
Wrong exactly. C level 55.
Ah,
Number
damn.
number 50. Trick question. The Mega organization has tried to replicate the royal rations, and have they managed to do it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wrong exactly. No, they haven't.
Ah, they couldn't ration the royal rations. It's just a shame. No cake for them. Pretty much.
Number number 51. When was the level that's called Land of Ice first discovered within the Backrooms? Excuse me. A 2021, B 2017, C 2019, or D 2022?
I don't know. I'll go C final.
C ain't wrong exactly. A 2021.
Ah, damn. Look at that.
Number 52, hard question. On the level that's known as Land of Ice, what kind of layout does this particular level have on it? A. Supermarket. B. Frozen landscape. C. Frozen barren moon. Or D. Glacier.
It's A. No, it's D final.
What?
It's D.
D. Glacier? Wrong exactly. A. Supermarket.
What? What? I.
I can explain. The aisles, which if you go to the store, which also has the uh, aisles that has good frozen food, like milk or other meat, those
I
like that products.
swear to God, I remember it being the. Oh my goodness.
I was quite shocked as you, dude. I was.
Uh,
Trust me.
I remember it being. I remember it being that you end up inside of an iceberg, which is technically the same thing as a glacier. I swear to God, that's what it was, and now it's not. I don't understand anymore. Am I losing my backrooms promise and whatever?
Probably.
Have I lost my knowledge of the backrooms? I like studied too. I swear to God, I remember all this stuff so vividly, and now I'm
Well,
questioning my own sanity.
I mean, they could have updated and
Hmm.
or rechanged this.
Updated in the week, like in a day though, because I did it pretty recently.
Who knows? But anyways,
Who knows?
number 53.
Oh boy.
Which which entity within a backrooms has the number entity 1? A. Facelings. B. Skin stealer. C. Humans. Or D. Crawlers.
Oh, I know this. It's humans.
Ding ding ding. Correct. Actually, humans. I
You
do
show me that.
wonder though. I wonder if there's any other, if there aren't any of those, since there are over several hundred levels within the backrooms. I actually wonder if there's any, human colonies or even a settlement where humans do in fact live. I mean, since the Mayo organization is there exploring, researching, and has set up bases around different levels, like as level 52 ends. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are in fact some um, human colonists or some form of small settlement in this. I mean, since the backrooms doesn't follow the same law of physics as in our world. In fact, I've seen that there could be in many different levels that the company is, like level 52, which has this, the mech organization has it there, Happy Campers Outpost. It's a frozen wasteland, like an open landscape. So that it goes for miles. So, in a sense, it wouldn't be surprised if there were anything like that, because within the SCP Foundation franchise, there is one thing that actually has an infinite store, like a store that goes for infinite directions. And that people had end up being trapped, which they eventually settled down building their own communities. So I wouldn't be surprised if were any something similar within the backrooms. I mean, as Game Guy had mentioned once before, there were thousands of pages of info on different levels, but suddenly all those, most of them had transferred from 10,000 to 900 plus, something like that. And most of those information had also either been deleted or rechanged. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was any, a settlement there in some of the levels that actually contained a thriving Cuban settlement, or even as just a small town. It's impossible, not impossible to say if it is. I mean, don't you agree?
Yeah.
Anyways, number 54. The entity within the backrooms that's known as facelings has a entity number. And what entity number is it? A, entity 7, B, entity 9, C, entity 10, or D, entity 8?
D?
D,
Yeah.
wrong exactly. B, entity 9. Okay, number 55, great question. Is it possible to arrive to level 52 by getting lost in a blizzard on level 990 and 790? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly. Yes, there is. I mean, I did remember I did read on that level that this was from my our previous game show stream with the backrooms. Like, if you were on this level 52 and you cover yourself of snow, you would end up back in, I think it was level 1 or level 0. And other treatment
Oh
or a
boy.
way, you would end up on a different other level. So yeah, but getting lost in a blizzard and you end up back in at that level, mm, that's yeah, different ways. Number 56. There are a number of different types of entity known as facelings. How many types of facelings does exist within the backrooms? A 2, B 4, C 5, or D 3?
Is this me or Kyle?
Uh, I think it's called
A?
wrong exactly D 3. Number 57, trick question. Should you treat a faceling with kindness and respect their boundaries? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I mean, what I read about those, they are, well, let's say they are not one of those things that you
Ah,
wouldn't mess around with.
this again. Oh my goodness gracious.
Number 58. There is a level within the backrooms that has floating skyscrapers, and which level can those skyscrapers be found? A, level 69, B, level 61, C, level 64, or D, level 65?
Hmm. I think this is Call of the Void. And if memory serves me right, it's actually 63. But I'm pretty sure it's. I thought it was 63. But I'm rethinking it, and I think it might be 60. 64. I'll go with 64.
Wrong exactly. B, level 61. Yeah, I mean, when I saw this info, and they weren't even actually showing a picture of floating skyscrapers, like I was like, what the hell? How does it be possible for a skyscraper to exist within the backrooms? But then it hit me, right? Law of physics doesn't apply in the same way as in our world, so that would make sense. Man, level number 59, hard question. Within the floating skyscraper, within the floating skyscrapers, there are seven entities that can be found among smilers, face facelings, death moths, clumps, duelers, wretches, and one more. And which seven entity is it? A. Hounds. B. Partygoers. C. Crawlers. Or D. Death rats.
Death threats?
Final.
Yeah.
Wrong exactly. A. Hounds. Hounds.
Damn.
Number 60. There is an entity within the backrooms that's known as humanoids. And what is its entity number? A. Entity 24. B. Entity 55. C. Entity 38. Or D. Entity 62.
55.
Wrong exactly. C. Entity 38. Number 61. The item object 56 was found at a certain level within the backrooms. Which level was it? A. Level 3. B. Level 6. C. Level 8. Or D. Level 25.
A.
A. Ding ding ding, exactly A. Ooh,
Man, you're
now this
crushing it
might.
today.
Number 62. There are a few variants of the entity known as humanoids. And how many variants is there of the humanoids within the backrooms? A. 5. B. 6. C. 9. Or D. 7.
9?
Ding ding ding, correctly 9. Number 63. When were the entity known as humanoid discovered by the Make organization within the backrooms? A. 1995. B. 1998. C. 1994. Or D. 1991.
C?
You said C. Wrong, exactly. D. 1991. Now, number 64. When the entity when the entity known as humanoids was discovered by the Make organization within the backrooms, on which level were they be found first on? A. Level 4. B. Level 1. C. Level 8. Or D. Level 2.
It makes the most sense. I'm going with level 1.
You say 1. Wrong, exactly. A. Level 4.
I guess that makes sense too.
Number 65. Trick question. Are the star candy glowing in blue light? Yes or no?
No.
Ding ding, exactly no. It only glows in black light.
I thought for a second it was gonna be in no light.
Hmm. Number 66. The entity known as humanoids are immune to certain substance that can be found within the backrooms. And what kind of substance is it? A. Star candy. B. Fire salt. C. Shusat water. Or D. Umi's sweet.
C?
Ain't wrong, exactly. It's B. Fire salt. Number 67. Trick question. end up waiting for those. If Pip and Misty got married and Misty got pregnant and was expecting 9 girls, would Pip handle it and their parents got married? Would they ruin the marriage? Uh,
Oh, what?
uh, Robert Freeman asked this question in the comments. If Pip and Misty got married, and if Misty got pregnant with 9 kids, 9 girls, would the Pip handle it? Uh, mm, ooh, Uh, probably not as much at first. I mean, 9 babies, at night, like, oh yeah, I finally get some sleep, and sometimes in the middle of the night, like, you never know, which is happens a lot. Like, they, boom, start crying. If one cries, the other all 9 would crying all night and try to comfort one by one and all that. And you're probably like, oh, finally, peace, and go back to sleep. And something happens and they startle the babies and they start crying again. You're like, for crying out loud. And that happens maybe 3 times, maybe multiple times a night. I mean, it happens. But since Pip's mom, Queen Haven, is dating F Battle, which is the father of Misty, uh, so would it they been? So would it they ruin the plans of getting married? Um, actually, I don't think so.
Um,
I mean, since they're step siblings, they can still get married, even though they will
that
be sisters. I mean, hear me out. Since they're being sisters, but they can still get married since they're not technically not related by blood, unless they are married before Battle and Haven get married. If Misty and Pip get married before then, I don't think there would be much any problems. But if they got married, but if the parents got married first, maybe might have something could happen. But if they got married first, they simply might have prevented from their parents to used to be married. But here's another thing about it. If they just simply just decided to just be engaged, considering that based on Alpha Battle's main when he was younger was kind of almost dark in not like black or anything, more like almost marine blue or navy blue, kind of like darker color of blue. And so, and since that he's older now, that I believe since Misty might be in her like in her 20s, I mean necessarily like 20 or 25 or something. And based on that, and her father might be, if he was in his 20s or like late 20s when he had Misty, and based on that being another 10 years or so, some number of years, based on his main color, is that he might be in his either early 50s to maybe his late 50s. And Queen Haven, based on the same thing, might also be in sometimes maybe in her maybe late 40s to maybe as early 50s, something like that. And yeah, I don't think that they just simply might just simply do go as far as being engaged. I don't think they probably even would decided to even get married. But if they do, well, I don't know. But it's also not in this. This is in Equestria's world, in a whole different universe, and we don't know um how their laws apply. In our world, step siblings can get married. So it's possible that if that also depends if too many some right factors like if Misty and Pip got married first, Another factor is if Haven and Alpha Battle would even consider getting married, if they just simply just want to be engaged, but not going as far as getting married. In fact, many couples doesn't even go as far as marriage. Many just decide just to remain as engaged. In fact, my parents, they weren't even married when they had my sister. They were only dating at the time. In fact, they weren't even got married until after I turned when I was just when I turning one. So many couples just stay as either being dating or maybe it goes as far as being engaged. So if Haven and Alphabet got just engaged and Misty and Sunny, Pip and Misty got married even after that, it wouldn't much affect much at all. I mean, since technically they would have been like they could just simply break off the engagement at any time. So, but yeah, well, like I said, we don't even know how much the laws within the Equestria world dimension or how that even works. I mean, first of all, we had never seen any actual like law enforcement within Ponyville or something like that, or so we don't even know how much their laws works. But it's possible maybe if Misty and Pip got married before their parents did, maybe that. But being if they decided if they had even talked about getting married, but they also when they find out that their daughters had got married, and they even had talked about it maybe before then, but they realized maybe they can't get married now their daughters have married and they would be a bit different. But like I said, we don't even know how the laws and rules work in Equestria. In fact, who knows? Maybe they have this multi-marriage partners allowed. Like say if Roy would end up in Equestria and he falls in love with say Applejack and he marries her
Um,
and he falls in love with and he falls in love with Rainbow Dash, something like that, or something like. But I mean, we don't even know how that even how that system works. I mean, it's just you know. But if Pip and Misty got married first, maybe. But also the fact that should consider that at least at the age of Haven and Alphabet. They're in like in their late 50s and early 50s, something like that, maybe. So I don't think they probably would even get married. And in fact, if Haven had been single mother for a number of years, in fact, we don't even know how long that she had been single mother since we don't know anything about the king. So if she had been alone all this time, she could have always been given an opportunity to find a suitable husband at any time, but she haven't. So, and I don't think maybe that Mr. Dad and son, Pip's mom, would not even get married. I think maybe they just simply might be engaged and they might just simply live separately. I mean, I don't think that Apple Barrel would have to been closing down his tea shop unless that he gave it to someone else to take it to run it and that he moves to Separate Heights. Because I don't think he would. But I mean, considering that the distance between Separate Heights and Broadwood is, if he had to leave like early in the night in order to open his restaurants, or his tea shop, only be there at the Separate Heights in the weekends and already work in Bridalwood during the week. I mean, we don't even know how that's even there were any plans of that. We know at least that they are in fact dating, but we had not been like mention of getting married or anything.
we
Uh, but it's difficult to tell.
gonna continue or hmm.
Anyways, number 67, trick question: is it safe for
Uh,
initiating a friend? What
you didn't say if I got the thing right. The question that one would
you said?
be.
No, you said C.
I never answered. We went. We muted. and then you started answering his question.
Ah, 67 is the question that we were on. I never said the question.
We were at 66 though, weren't we?
Nope, 67.
Yeah, and I put in the private jet I'm going with B. Did you put that there?
Well,
I don't even know. I don't know what's going on.
who knows? Well, 67 is a trick question. Is it safe for initiating a friendly interaction with the humanoids? Yes or no?
I don't think B's gonna answer this one, buddy. What do you mean? B is yes. So I'm going with yes.
Ding, 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 exactly yes. Number 68. There is a humanoid entity known as Dollface, and they're shorter than an average human. And how tall are they? A. 1 feet, B. 2 feet, C. 3 feet, or D. 4 feet?
4 feet.
Wrong, actually C. 3 feet.
I remember them being 4. Oh my goodness. Where are you even getting your information from anyway? YouTube. Well,
That
YouTube
explains it.
and YouTube and the other Backrooms thing there is. There's two.
Well, I get from mine from the
Mm.
Backrooms wiki dot.
That's where I get most of mine too. How could they be
Lol.
different when they're the same?
Hmm.
Beats me.
Number
I
six.
don't get it.
Number 69. Trick question. Is there an entity called Entity 56 within the Backrooms? Yes or no?
You know it's serious when he doesn't say it like he normally does. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm right about this or not. I'm trying to think. Either way, I'm gonna go with no.
Ding, ding, ding. Actually, no. It doesn't exist.
Wait,
Even though
I
Wikidot
mean,
actually
well, it's
showing,
not sweet that it doesn't exist, but
yeah,
I
but
got that incorrect. So
here's the thing. When I looked at Entity 56 as on the list on it, and when I click on it, it says doesn't exist. And first, it showed it as like a spalt or like a list of like the name, location, and live level is found or a description of what this looks like. And suddenly, it started to change. Like if someone was typing as like the whole text for different markers, and it's like, and it doesn't exist. So yeah,
yeah, a
it's a little
couple
bit
pages
different.
do that.
I think this
Like there'll
probably
be
is
like
just
there'll be text, and then the text will change, or it'll get more text.
yeah, something like that. Anyways, number 70. There is a substance within the backrooms that can offer you the doll face to be friendly with them. And what is it? A. Star candy. B. Lucky or milk. C. Almond water. Or D. Greasy marshmallows.
It's the almond water. I know this.
Ding, ding, exactly. C. Yeah,
I was gonna
I
say if I was wrong, I was gonna lose it.
here's the funny thing. I actually, when I read about this one, there was this a statement of a scientist that was interviewing this dollface, and suddenly the dollface starts screaming, and his stomach ripped open, literally, and suddenly there were two dollface, and that's how they reproduce somehow. And this looks like an actual doll, but they can only interact and mostly friendly with one. But if there's a group, don't. It's just not friendly though, and you can't even tame them, I think. Anyways, number 71. The entity known as Dollface with the backrooms has an entity number, and what number does it have? A. Entry 44, B. Entry 48, C. Entry 65, or D. Entry 89.
This one I do not remember. Not like it matters because it's the first question. B.
B.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. A. Entry 44.
Damn. I'm not gonna.
Number 72. There is an entity within the backrooms that's known as animations and has an entry number. And what entry number has is it? A. Entry 29, B. Entry 55, C. Entry 32, or D. Entry 29.
Oh, you know what?
Whoops. Actually, oh boy, to double there, or D. Entry 36. Sorry.
I know these things. These are on level. I forget the level, but it's on the one with the transparent mountain. Uh, I think they're 55. I'm gonna go 55.
Wrong, exactly. C. Entry 32.
Damn. At least I at least know what level they're on, but I don't think I know what the entities are. Well, the
Number
number, I mean.
73. On which level within the backrooms can you find the entry known as animations? A. Level 87, B. Level 94, C. Level 120, or D. Level 62?
Pretty sure you showed me this. I think it's pretty sure it's A.
Level 87?
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. B. Level 94.
Nope. Yeah, it's level 94. Ah, damn. I actually did know that.
Number 74.
I just
Hard
remember
question for you,
thinking.
game guy. There is a creature known as Snow Striders on level 52, and they are said to be quite tall. And how tall are they? A. 282 feet, B. 559 feet, C. 328 feet, or D. 316 feet.
Jesus, why are they so big, damn big? Why not?
Mm.
I can't argue with that. If memory serves, I think it's B.
B. 559.
Yeah.
Wrong, exactly. C. 328 feet. Still tall though.
Oh, you know what? No, I think you're right, Egg. No, yeah, you're right. Oh my goodness.
Number 75. Trick question. Are the entity known as animations nocturnal? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly yes. And number 76. Hard question. Oh, boy. This might not be something that you probably not even know, but the description of this might be, well, a bit disturbing, or by the word, morbid. A phenomenon within the backrooms known as happy dance. And the phenomenon also has another name. And what name does the phenomena happy dance has? A. Dance sickness. B. Exploding wanderer syndrome. C. Eternal dance. Or D. Tango dance sickness.
I'm going with Roy's logic. I'm going with B final.
B. Ding, 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 exactly B. And yes, this is the part of where this is the morbid. If anyone gets affected by this, let's say their abdomen, their stomach part of the body is,
Maybe we could skip the gruesome details.
yeah, but it's literally burst, and this only lasts for a number of days before. And what I read about it is no treatment. No matter how many people have been infected by this sickness, I was like, oh boy. And when I read the name Happy Dance, I was like, okay, this might something like a funny um, part of it, like if you're having uh, instant dance
Yeah,
movements that you had to start dancing like that.
it sounds so cheery, and then it turns out it's not so happy after all.
Yeah, I mean the only when I read about
Damn.
this phenomenon, um, happy dance, I'm like, okay, this might be like a funny syndrome or some like funny phenomena, like something that make you dance. Like say if if it's some sort of type of music make you dance or something. But when I read this other name, exploding wonder syndrome, and I should mention this, if you were to look up this on that on Wikidot, just a fair warning, they even show a picture of how that looks like, or the final result. Just warning you. So yeah, I was quite a bit shocked when I saw that. I mean, exploding wonder syndrome part of the name. Whew, yikes. Number 77. The phenomena known as happy dance within the backrooms has a phenomena number, and what number has it? A. Phenomena 5, B. Phenomena 10, C. Phenomena 3, or D. Phenomena 8.
8?
8. Final.
Yeah.
Wrong exactly. C. Phenomena 3.
Damn.
Number 78. There is an item in the backrooms that's known as level keys, and they possess the ability to access certain levels through the doors, and they're similar to keys from a certain century. And for which century does the key look like they're from? A. 1900s, B. 1700s, C. 1800s, or D. 1600s?
1800s.
Wrong, exactly. A. 1900s or
Really?
20th
I
century.
remember it being 18. Oh. I mean, to be fair, maybe I just saw it as a 9, 8, and 9 kind of look alike, but
Mm.
I don't know.
Number 79, trick question. Are the items known as level keys rare within the backrooms? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ding ding ding, exactly. Yes, they're rare. They actually have a
Yeah.
picture, or at least a number of those. And number 80, hard question. The fruit within the backrooms called Agrugua fruit has an healing capabilities and can heal headaches, stomach aches, and sore throat. And it takes a certain number of time for it to complete its healing. And how much time does it take? A. 20 minutes. B. 15 minutes. C. 10 minutes. Or D. 25 minutes.
25?
Wrong exactly. A. 20 minutes.
Oh, damn, 5 minutes off.
Number 81 and final question. The item known as the item that known within the backrooms known as level keys has an object number. And what is its object number? A. Object 9. B. Object 14. C. Object 26. Or D. Object 2.
9?
Wrong exactly. D. 2. Object 2.
Damn.
Yeah, this was kind of a little bit new question as part of it. I mean, especially that when
Yeah.
land land of
Also,
ice and like get
you want to know something? Hmm? You can only get the level keys in the back rooms from. Well, you can very rarely get them from the levels, or you can get them from the keymaster. But he only shows up like really rarely, so. Hmm. I'll let you look at that.
you know when I read about this level uh land of ice, like when I saw the supermarket, like okay, and it's happy dance phenomena. Yeah, that was just one thing I don't even need to expect because like if someone like our friends had it, well, all we can do is just say our final goodbyes and just, well, it's just as it is.
Yeah.
But luckily, though, the backrooms doesn't exist in real life. Boy, if they did, Hey,
That'd be
that is
something.
probably you probably live there.
No thanks. I'd rather live my life to the fullest. Thank you very much. Anyway, hey, look at that! I win. I can't believe you won. By the way, that that kind of frustrates me in a way. Ah, come on. This is just for fun. No. Yeah, you're
Yes,
right. It's -10. I would. No. All right, so I guess
and for
I get to choose the next thing.
ooh, boy, come on, where are you? There we go. Level. Oh, what's that level for? Uh,
You were too into the backrooms.
come on, where are you? Ah, here we go. I'll put the list of where the items there's something you can pick from. Uh, well, yeah, those are the only ones that. Whoops. Except for those two, and
Hmm.
change from that, and
Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess I have to choose this one. Cryptid, Stargate.
yeah, because
Hmm.
I hadn't even updated the US and the UK history quiz yet, so currently working on the movie quiz.
Um, I don't know. I'll go with uh. Hmm.
Oh, right. Norse mythology is not updated either, so that cannot be picked. Sorry.
All right, I'll just ignore that then. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. You know what? How about we do Swedish history? Ooh, look at you choosing the big ones.
That we can do, because I had it already updated for a long time ago, so. Well, that's fun. So, next one will be. Well, it can't be.
Eventually.
It can't be the 11th, since that's Sunday next week, since that's just as it is. But probably the 16 or 17, perhaps.
All right, sounds good.
So, how are the things there otherwise been though?
Yeah, things have been good. We might have our cousins come over, so we might have to go soon.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I wasn't really sure if you would guys probably be enough for any hang around, but I can always do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, so yeah, my day has been pretty calm. I didn't get out of bed around 2 in the afternoon. I mean, considering I was babysitting with my mom with my sister's kids for from 5 to 2 in the morning. That's just great. I mean, after
Mm.
all, she took one of her, my sister took her second oldest daughter to the hospital because of very bad stomach pain, which turned out to be constipation.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
the better to go to see a doctor, because even if they believe it is just constipation or constipation. Ah, damn, I can't say the word anymore. But yeah, if they don't think that it could have something been something worse, so it's always best to go to see a doctor if that's something happens. It just better always have been looked at. Otherwise, let's say if you're that for having say chest pain or something, and he's like, oh no, don't have to worry. If it's just chest pain but no pain in the arm or anything, that's just okay. It could be maybe just heartburn, or just simply that he has done something that he's cough breath. But if the pain goes to the arm, that it definitely would have been taken to hospital, no matter what. Because if he was just ignore the pain and pretend that there's nothing happens, it's just. And since he's in his 50s, and that's a big risk for me of heart attack, okay, I don't even know also how many percentage of survival. It can depend on different reasons and factors on that part, but it's a high, could potentially be a high risk that he could, I'll say, I wouldn't say 50-50, but I would say maybe not even 60-40, maybe perhaps 10%, 15, that he could survive or something, or he wouldn't be affected. But you know, as you get older, heart attacks is one thing you don't want to mess around with. But no matter what you're feeling, pain in your stomach or in your arm or in your chest, always go to see a doctor just in case. Because even if you don't think it's something serious, but it could actually be that. If you're having stomach pain in your left side of your body, that's only one conclusion. That is your appendix. If that hasn't even been removed within a short time, it could burst, and it's very highly chance of being fatal, regardless of age. If
Might
you're
want to tell her dad
um
that he survived that. Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
what?
Wow, my goodness. Our dad's appendix kind of burst,
Oh,
and he's still alive.
but he was in at least that he managed to get into
It
the
was like a
hospital
year.
in
It was like,
time.
yeah, I think that was a year ago, maybe two. I don't
I mean,
remember. I just remember it happening.
yeah, but as long as you get into the hospital just in time, even though there's if it is despite the burst, but if you manage to get in time and have it surgically removed and other things, it's still possible you just been survive. But if you don't, if you wait too long, it could be very fatal. Early full threat, you can never die. Despite if you're a teenager, uh, if you're in your 20s, or if you're in your 30s, or even you're in your 60s, no matter what it is, regardless if you're even if you're just if you're between 7 or 10, you can still die from being appendix eruption. That is just another thing is that for for really many people don't think, because here's another thing about it. Some doctors just would dismiss. Here's what I can say though. There was this young pregnant woman that was actually expecting. She was having some stomach pain, and she went to the doctor, the hospital. Um, and what happened? It was shocking. Um, she was told by the doctor and the nurse, like, well, I think it was a doctor. It's just those Braxton contractions, the like false alarm attractions. So all that she had to do is just take some painkillers and go back home to get some rest. She did. The next day, she was dead. And sometimes doctors or medical personnel can't handle, can't give my some diagnose that depend, of course, on the conditions, like COVID, for example, since it's very similar to a common cold and the flu in the descriptions of symptoms. So that's I mean, it's understandable. But I did read one article. There was this young lady or young girl. She was about 14 or 16 from Norway. She took one of those what I think she took actually took one of those vitamin uh kind of pill that you put in a glass of water, which is salt, like for vitamins. She took it, and she immediately, almost right afterwards, started had this serious stomach pain. And she was rushed to hospital, and a doctor told her if she takes it again, it would cost her life. She would could suffer a heart attack. So so regardless, if you're
Um,
having any if you have any pain anywhere in your arm, chest, or stomach or anything, don't just regard that as if there's some simple pain. But if the pain do fade over time, it's nothing to be worried about. If it persists or getting worse, always seek out medical help. Always, because it's not worth to wait out any longer because it could eventually be the end of you. I'm just saying. But yes, it is. Oh, I should probably end the stream here.
yeah. Alright.
Well, everyone, this has been fun. And for once, a little earlier, those two knuckleheads were only referring answers in a private chat. That was not the common things to happen, but
That was certainly interesting.
yeah, and we should probably expect it to happen sometimes in the future. So, very much. That's the Switch Diablo signing off. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.